All right, y'all. So without further ado, start clapping your hands right now. Give it up for my man, Chris. Karaoke night now. No more comedy. Alright. I'm talking to you. Guys, give it up for Dave. Give it up for Dave. Give it up for Alex, everybody. Putting this thing together. I thought Dave would have appreciated me getting that license plate photo, but I guess not. It's not. I guess I'm just an asshole. We doing good in here? We doing good? Yeah, dude, I'm doing great. I just came back from vacation. Yeah, I went to Italy, dude. Ooh, mamma mia, yeah? You know, they hate when you talk to like them like that, dude. It turns out I was in Rome the entire time. I was like, could I get a pizza? And they're like, we don't talk like that. They hate that shit, dude. They hate that. You know, Italy, great place, right? Great wine, amazing food, wonderful culture, you know? You know what's not cool about it though? How chill they are with Mussolini. They're very chill about Mussolini. I don't know if you guys know this. They're like, oh, it's a bus stop built by Mussolini. You know? This is a Mussolini. He was friends with Hitler, guys. I mean, that's crazy, you know? And also, I'm so dumb that I thought Mussolini was a type of pasta the entire I thought Mussolini was pasta with cheese stuffed inside of it. Thought I had a 4-cheese Mussolini my first night. You know? God, but we're back, dude. We're back. We're back in Philadelphia. I love this city, man. It's great. It's great. Yeah, dude. I was on the L the other day. I was going to work on the L. I heard a lady behind me. She was like, "Don't look at my baby! Don't look at my baby! Don't turn around and look at my baby!" I was like, I'm definitely going to look at this baby. Right? I gotta see this baby. I turn around, right? She's pushing a stroller down the little alley, center alley of the L, right? And she's pushing a stroller with a plastic Target bag full of trash. Dude, they haven't had plastic Target bags in like 6 years. This kid's in the 2nd grade, you know? Alright, fair enough, dude. That was... Nah, dude, but this city's got cool, interesting stuff, dude. It's got crazy stuff sometimes. Like I was walking down the street, saw a car that was all beat up and spray painted. I was like, ooh, yeah, take a look at that. And on the back it said liar. I was like, damn, you know? On the one side it said cheater. Oh, you know? On the front it said whore. I was like, oh, damn, you know? Gotta see the end of this story, right? Gotta see the fourth side. So I went over to the fourth side of the car, right? It's spray painted on the side of the car. It said, "Oh shit, my bad, wrong car." You could have left a note for that part, right? Like a sticky note or something. That's just petty at that point, dude. That's petty. Man, what are we gonna talk about? You guys like movies? You guys like movies in here? Yeah, dude, I fucking hate movies, dude. I hate movies. There's like 3 good movies a year. You know what I mean? The rest of them are like a remake or some bullshit, right? But I found a cheat code. That's the cheat code to enjoy every movie, right? You just get blackout drunk before every time you watch a movie, you know? You gotta lower your IQ, turn yourself into a Fast and Furious film. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'll just be drunk at the movie theater. I'm like, oh, it is all about family. I kind of want a Corona too right now, you know? Oh, I wish I was at the barbecue, you know? I'll tell you what, dude. I'll tell you what. You guys got dumb friends?
Yes.
She said yes. Just one. Are they at the table with you? I don't want to start this. Never mind, dude. I got a dumb friend. He's not in the room with us right now. We can talk about him. He's a dumb guy. He's a nice dumb guy, though. Right? He always says dumb shit to me. Like, he was like, Christian, you gotta be safe going home, you know? Speed will kill you. Speed will kill you. For me, it's like, it's always been the suddenly stopping that kills people, right? That's crazy. He's about to adopt a kid. That's wild. That's wild. He's 24. He's about to adopt a kid. He's the dumbest person I know. It's scary. It's scary. You know what he said to me the other day? He's like, I'm going to adopt the first kid that they offer me. The first kid? You know, that's crazy. You know? Like, how do you shop for eggs at the supermarket? You know what I mean? Gotta see if you got any cracked eggs in there, right? Yeah. And I'll tell you what, like eggs at the supermarket, white people try to get the brown ones so they feel better about themselves. You know? Hey, this one's free range, you know?
Damn.
Weird joke for the token white guy in the show today. I'll tell you what, you gotta take risks out here, you know? You gotta take risks.
Not like the first guy.
I appreciate you. I got my fan club over here. Yeah. You guys got good families? I got a divorced family, right? Parents are split up. Weird whistle there. But that was the lawyer in the corner over there taking 40%, you know what I mean? I'll tell you what, they got divorced, but it was like a good divorce, you know what I mean? Like, not a lot of people will say that about divorce. Like, my parents are just into two completely different things, you know? Like, my mom, she's into stuff like, she likes baking, you know? Sudoku, like, quiet weekends at the house, they provide, you know? But my dad's into fucking his own coworkers on business trips.
Wait, what?
He's fucking his coworkers on business trips, right? Alright, that was a weird, it's not supposed to be sad, you know? I was trying to do a thing where there's juxtaposition between the two, right? And instead of making blueberry muffins, he's fucking Candace in Ohio, right? You know what goes on in those business conferences, alright. Anyway. Yeah, dude, yeah. Anyone doing therapy in here? Anyone doing? Yeah, dude, yeah. Like 3 people? Yeah. The rest of you are fucking perfect, huh? Yeah, I'll tell you what, my therapist, I started doing it like 2 weeks ago. They ask you the dumbest fucking questions you've ever heard. Like, my therapist asked me, she was like, Christian, do you ever smoke, drink, or take drugs for the sole purpose of entering an altered state of mind? Like, isn't that the sole purpose of smoking, drinking, and taking drugs, right? And also, you don't think I went to substances before you? What? You thought you're my first stop to mental health? Like, what the fuck? Well, what are we talking about? You're like, oh, Christian, how are you going to cut loose this weekend? I'm going to go to the strip mall and talk to Mark. It's like, what the fuck? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. Guys, what else are we going to talk about? I'll get real with you. I had some cancer back in the day. A little touch of the sea. It's nothing too major. Nothing too major. I'll tell you what, though. I had it when I was young, right? And then my family, they're super religious, so whenever they talk about it, they're like, you know what, Christian, it was all those thoughts and prayers that saved you. You know? So we're doing the chemotherapy just for fun then? We're just hanging out in the oncology ward for no reason, right? It's crazy. Like I said, I got it young, so I got a Make-A-Wish, which that's pretty cool. Yeah, clap it up for Make-A-Wish. I'll tell you what, they got weird rules and stipulations though. Weird rules. You know you can't wish for medical assistance? What? What? That's my one wish. What? I'll be like, oh, Christian, I know you really wanted that chemotherapy, but here's John Cena instead. What the fuck, dude? Who's got help, you know? It's fucked up. It's fucked up. A lot of weird moments with cancer, though. I'll tell you what. Like, the weirdest moment was I had to go to my school and explain to all my classmates why I wasn't attending anymore. Right? I was in a room of like 5th graders. I'm talking to them about like diagnoses and treatment plans, right? Chances of survival. The vibes were lit, right? The vibe, it's like in here right now, you know what I mean? You know, so I was like, let me throw a little yuckum up in there, right? A little joke, have some fun with it, you know? So I told them all it was contagious. They didn't like that. They didn't like that. This one girl named Sydney said, "Oh no, I don't want to die." I was like, God damn, Sydney. Me neither, you know? We're in this together now. We can fight, you know? Alright, I'll stop talking about my childhood cancer. Bumming the mood, dude. Bumming the mood. I'll tell you what else are we going to talk about? Ooh, I had a new one. I swear it's gonna be good, dude. No, it's not. I'll tell you, I've been dating a lady, right? I've been dating. Guys, clap it up for love. Clap it up for love. It's great. I got a real funny girlfriend, right? Like she was leaving town the other weekend, right? She was like, "Hey, Christian, you know, don't cheat on me." But you know me, man. You know what I mean? You know, when the cat's away, the mouse sadly masturbates. I missed her so much. I'll tell you what, one last thing about my girlfriend and I'll head out of here. She's like very courteous, right? Very courteous person, thinks about other people a lot. Like when we first started hooking up, she was like, "Christian, are you into anything like kinky or not normal in the bedroom that would make you happy?" That's a very nice thing to ask your partner, you know what I mean? But then she interrupted herself by going, ugh, you're not one of those guys who likes like fingers up his ass, right?
He do.
Wait for the end of the joke, lady. I never had a finger on my butt, I'll tell you that. That's honest, that's truth right there. I don't even know if it would fit, you know? But she could be my Cinderella, you know what I mean? Guys, my butt's a slipper in that joke. Come on, it's not getting much easier than that. Alright guys, that was a weird one to end it on. Give it up for Dave.